Good day, guys. Being here today, let's model a adaptive family. So this is it. So it's a very simple adaptive family. So as you can see, if I create a new one, and you can change the height. Okay, so. And also you can just make it a little bit, it's not flat, so you can make it a little bit curved if you want to. Okay, so now let's do it. So close this one and let's create a new generic model, adaptive. Okay, so first place one point, so make it adaptive. So this point will be the base of this family. Okay. So then place another point, draw on work plane, set work plane, pick the horizontal work plane, and set the horizontal work plane and place it on the point 1, and then select this point. So I'm going to just roughly, for example, 5 meters, and then let's create a parameter. Let's call it H. And instance, okay, and okay. So now this will be the overall height of this family. Okay, so and then the next step, because we're going to make it a little bit not straight, a little bit curved, lean to some direction. So what we're going to do is going to place another point, draw on work plane, set work plane. Pick a vertical work plane, so for example this one, and place it on this point, and select this point, drag it this way. So you will see this is the offset. So let's just create a offset OFS, maybe OFS, and maybe we can give it a formula. So for example, this one, the overall height is 5 meters. I think 500 offset will be roughly about right. So what I'm going to do is offset equals h times 0.1. Okay. So now every time I change the height, the offset will change as well. See? Okay, so now if I select these 2 points and create a spline, so you will see this is a straight line. Okay, so but in this case I want a curved line. So what I'm going to do is, let me just Control Z, and I'll place one point, draw a work plane, set work plane, place it on this horizontal work plane, and place it on point 1. And then select this one. I'm going to just offset it by 1. Okay. So now if I select these 2 points, so you will see these are 2 points here, together with this one, and create a spline. Now this time this is a curved line. Okay, so make it a reference line. So this will be the path of this family. Okay, so the column, the structure column, a column structure. Okay, so now let's place a point, draw on face, and place it on this reference line. So what I'm going to do is I'll just create a profile of this column. So at this point, so draw reference line. I'm going to use a circle and draw a work plane, set work plane, pick this work plane, and draw a circle here. I'm not sure how what the radius need to be, so I'll just roughly make it 100. Okay, and I'll select these two, the point and the profile, CC, and select this point, pick new host, and place it here. And then this time I'm going to change the radius to slightly bigger, so maybe 150. And I wanted to have a look of this shape, so I'm going to change. I'm going to select this profile and this profile together with this path, create full. And also I'm going to select this point and drag it to the end of this spline. So say this one. You can also type in either 0 or 1. Now this shape looks, I think looks okay to me. So if you're not happy, you can change the radius. So for example 80. Okay. So now let's have a look of the relationship between the height and these two radius. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a radius, or let me just HH this, and then I'll create a radius. And you can also do diameter if you want to do, but I'll just use radius. Okay, so 1 radius, and I'll create a radius 1 parameter instance. Okay, and so for this one, I'm going to select this again, create a radius 2 parameter R2 instance. Okay, and now let's go to the family types. So let's have a look at the radius 1, radius 2, and H. Let's have a look at this relationship between these parameters. So what I'm going to do is I'll do a calculator. So currently it's, maybe let's change this to 5 meter, apply. So I think if I type HR to show this column looks okay to me. Yeah, so let's have a look at the relationship. So I'll do the calculator. So 5 meter divided by 80 equals 62. So what I'm going to do is R1, I'll use H divided by 62.5. Okay, and R2 the same. I'll use 5 meter divided by 1. Oops. Go back. Divided by 150 equals 33.3. So I'll just use H divided by 33, maybe 34, maybe 33. Okay, so and okay. So now if I change this, so this point controls the height. So if I change this one, so you will see the diameter or the radius of this height, or sorry, of this column will change as well. Okay, so now this is the column, the column structure. It's finished. Now we just need to add a leaf. Okay, a leaf. So what I'm going to do is it will be placed on this point. So I'm going to HH this column, also HH this profile, also HH this reference sign. And I'll have a look at this one. This one's actually the point placed onto the profile. I'll HH it as well. And then this one is actually this is the one we're going to place the leaf on. Okay, so this point. So let's create it. I'm going to create the ellipse shape from on this point. Just doing something like this. Okay, so reference ellipse, draw on work plane, set work plane, pick the horizontal work plane. So you will see this one's actually not the horizontal work plane. So this is the one perpendicular to the curve. So tab. So this one is the horizontal one. So pick this one, and then so start from the center point, and then so first either this here or here, so one direction first and then the other direction, and then you will be able to create these two radius parameter. Okay, so this will define the shape of the size of the leaf. Sorry, a leaf. So I'm going to create, maybe call this R3 because we already have R1 and R2. I'll call this R3 and call this R4 instance. So now let me just try if I change this one, R3 1200. Oh good. 2200. Oh good. Maybe something like that. So the same, I just want to roughly get the scale right. So maybe we can do it later. Okay, so now this is roughly the shape, but the leaf, I'm going to make it curved. Okay, curved. So what I'm going to do is, hang on, let me think. Okay, let me think. So what we're going to do is, so we need for this curved leaf with thickness, we will create three profile. Okay, let's do it. So let's first ignore this ellipse first. What we're going to do is we need to create some profiles first. So we need to place some point. So let's do it. First, place a point, draw a work plan, set work plan, pick the vertical, so this one, so see this one, and place it on this point. Okay, so now I'm going to drag this that way, and I'll use the R3 parameter. Okay, now I'm going to place another one, draw work plan, set work plan, pick the other vertical reference plane, which is this one, and place it on this point, and OK, and then I'll drag it that way, and this time I'm going to use the R4 parameter. So if I type HR, you will see all these points will be sitting on this ellipse. Okay, so let's Ctrl Z, still hide the ellipse and only show these points. So we need more points. We need here, we need all the points here, so we will need negative parameter, offset. So once again, place another point here, but select this point, so you will see this will be a negative one. So we're going to create a negative R3 instance. OK and OK. Place another one here, tab. So this one, and place it on this point. So this one will go that way, and this one will be negative R4 instance. OK and OK. So go to family types. R3, negative R3 equals negative R3, negative R4 equals negative R4. Okay, so now you will see the distance between these 2 points equals these two. And then of course we need another 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's quickly do it. So set work plan and place it here, and set work plan, place it here, and select this one, and then link them to R3, and another 2, draw a work plan, set work plan, place the work plan, place it on the point, another one, set a work plan, place the point. Okay, so select 1, 2 this time, negative R3. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but this will give us a flat surface. We will need a thickness. So let's do it. So hang on, let me think. So this point will be where the column touch the leaf, and then we will have this point. So this point will go down a little bit, so create a curved shape. So I'm going to place point, draw a work plan, set work plan. So place a point on all of these, on the points on these both sides, and offset them down. by a parameter, by a distance. Okay, so the last one, so there are 6 points, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. I'm going to type in, so for example 200, and then I'll create a drop, maybe I'll call it drop. Okay, so instance, so this will be a negative parameter. That's okay. And then we have this, but we still don't have a thickness. So what I'm going to do is, because I want to control the thickness and the drop differently, so I'm going to offset another 9 points from this point up to create the thickness. Okay, so let's do it. So horizontal, tab, so this one, and place it on the point, and set tab, place it on the point. Oops. So usually if you place it properly, you will have a warning. You will see a warning, because these points are not adaptive points. So if you don't see a warning, which means it's not correct. Okay, tab, pick the work plan, place it, and okay, and set. Let me think, do I need to drop this down? Actually, hang on. Yeah, because this is the supporting point, maybe these 2 points need to drop down as well. So let's do it. So I'll set from this point and place a point. So this one will go down, so will be drop, and then another point on this point, and it needs to be drop as well. And okay, and then from the dropped point, we'll place another point on this point. So this time I'll just leave it there. So, and I'll do it later. So tab, and also on the, we need a thickness on this point as well. So I'm going to pick the horizontal work plan and place a point here. So now we need another 3. So set work plan, this one, and place that on this. Set work plan. Oops, sorry, accidentally click somewhere. Control Z. Let me check this one. There's a point here. Yes, good. Control Z. So now we need to place it here. So point, draw work plan, set work plan, pick the horizontal work plan and place it on this point. Another one, tab, and place it on the point. So now we have 9.1, 2, 3, 4, 1 here, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this time we're going to create a thickness parameter, and I'll give it a thickness. So for example, I'll give it 100. Apply, and you will see the 100 between these. Oh, hang on. Yeah, correct. So now what I'm going to do is select these 2 points. Oops, select these 2, create a spline, select 1, 2, 3, spline, 1, 2, 3, spline, 1, 1, 2, spline, and of course select all these spline and make them reference line. Okay, so once again for this one, 1 and 2 spline and 1, because this is the supporting point, this will be curved. Okay, so curved up and down, spline, and then 1, 2, 3, spline and select these two, and then make them reference lines. So once again, so these spline, these two spline, 1, 2, and 3 spline, 1 and 2 and 3 spline. So select all of them, make them reference line. Now if I select this profile, this one, and create form, so this is the shape of the leaf, but before we create a void. Okay, so now we can show the, just type HR. HR is this profile, the leaf shape, but we just need to roughly get the, change the shape. So depending on, so currently is 1, or which one, 1, 5, let's try maybe 1, 8, 1800. This shape looks better. I don't know, so yeah, it's up to you. You can always change. You can even just maybe I think I'll just keep it like this one, and then we just need to cut away these full corner. Okay, so to do it, we just need to create 2 void. Okay, we need to create 2 void. So let's do it. So first select this point, and this point, and create a spline. Oh, hang on, not this one, sorry, Control Z. Select this point, and this point, create a spline, and then select this spline together with this point and create another spline. So this will create 1 spline for us. And now, okay, so what we need here is we need this curve, this arc of this ellipse. So what we need to do is we're going to split it. So I'll just split it, roughly split here and also here. And then I'm going to tab, select half of this, and drag this point back to this point. Okay, so it looks like we need to constrain it. Let's try this. And also I'll see if I need to give the R4 to it. Yes, it's all good. And then I'll just tab, select this one, and drag this back to here. So and this part, same, tab, select, drag this to this point, and see, looks like we can add some dimension here. I'll just try add A3. Good. Sometimes it will say over constraint or something like that, but yeah, I think it's all good. So if you like, you can always have a test. So for example, I'll try 1500. Oops, over constraint. So maybe we just delete some of them. Okay, so let's try again. 1500. Yeah, I think it works. Let's make it back to 2 meter, and this one change. Let's try 1500. Okay, looks like we need some constraint here, so that's fine. So select this, and I'll just add 1 here and give it the 1500 R3. So now it looks good. Yeah, so select this curve and make it reference line together. Control tab, Control select. So this is like the move shape, and create a void. And for the void, so select this one, the one on the left. So this will create a void, a solid void, and then we're just going to give it a thickness. For the thickness, actually, we just need it from this point to maximum this point, which is the the two thickness. One is the drop and the other one is the I think that's the drop. Yeah, so you can just leave it like this, but if you create a very big one, the thickness of this void might not enough. So to be safe, we just link this to the drop. Oh, sorry, it goes up. That's fine. I'll just change this to 0, and let's try maybe draw. Yeah. Okay, so now maybe we need to cut the void. So the thickness of the void will always be, equal the distance between this point to this point. Okay, so that's half of it, and then let's do the other half. So 1 point, 2 point, 3 point. The reason why I don't do it all together, so I'll try. Okay, I'll try. So select 4 points. If I create a spline, so this is what we get: a S shape instead of a shape like this. So Control Z. Let's do it again. So 1, this time 1, 2, 3, and spline. So and then select this spline together with this point and the spline again. So this time, so this is the one we need, and make it reference line, and also tab and Control select this half of the ellipse, and I create. Oops, sorry, I create a solid. That's fine. We just need to link this to the drop, and then change this to the void. Okay, and then escape. That's it. So this will be the shape of the leaf. You will see it's a little curved. So the highest point in the middle, and then all the edge will be slightly lower. And then the last bit of this family. So we are going to cut a little edge of the leaf. So we just need to we're going to cut a little edge here. So I'm going to create a void and on this point. Okay, so reference circle. I'm going to just use a circle for that void and draw on world plane, set world plane. Pick the horizontal world plane, so tab, so this one. And I'm going to just create a circle and add a radius. So this time I'll just create a R5 instance and OK. Okay, so now select this one, and it's the same. I'll just create a void and a void, solid void, and then I'm going to, oops, sorry. Looks like we need to go with the void, go up a little bit. So which is here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link this to drop and link this to drop as well. Let's say, yeah, I think that's good. And escape, that's it. So I think this is, yeah, so now you can check the scale of this family. So if you think maybe we need to increase this, so yep. And maybe we need to reduce the thickness of the leaf, so we can reduce the thickness. Where's my thickness here? Maybe make it 50. No, maybe thickness to no two things. Maybe 90. I think that's okay. And maybe you want to make this slim, a little bit slimmer. So we can just maybe 50 and 80, maybe 40 Yeah, I think that's better. So now, once you're happy, we can just work out the relationship between the height, because I'm going to just only use the height to control everything. Okay, so for the, excuse me, that's my pillow. For the, so R315, I'll just do a calculation. So I'll change this to 5 meter, so it's a little bit easier. 5, so it's about 3. I'll use h divided by 3.3, something like that. Yep. And this will be h divided by 2.5, maybe. Yeah. So 900 will be 6, h divided by 6. Yeah, about, yeah, close enough. Thickness, so about h divided by 55. Yes, very close. Drop will be negative h divided by 26, maybe. Yeah, close enough. So that's it. And if I click OK, and this should be it. Okay, so now let's have a look, create a project, and let's have a try of this family. So go here, 3D, load this project into the, oh sorry, load this family into the project. So this is the leaf. Okay, what's this? I have no idea what that point is. Anyway, this is the family, so 5 meter from the base to the top. And if I change to 3 meter, and we'll change the size, 10 meter. Oops. Yep. So that's it. And you can create a multiple one. You can change the size to make something like this. Maybe rotate them and create something like this. Okay, so some landscape. Let's have a look at what those 2 points are. I have no idea. Maybe I don't think we create some points. Anyway, let's just ignore it. Okay, so if you want to, you can, I'll upload this family for you too, so you can have a look. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Okay, thank you. Bye.